So what I notice like a lot of leaders do is that a project comes up and then they start seeing their team struggling with it, struggling with communicating with one another. So they'll want to interject and solve that problem. They'll want to come in with an idea, they'll want to come in and almost like save the day in a way. And that's the worst thing that you can do. That's the worst thing you can do to have real flexibility within your culture. Because what ends up happening is that your team is never able to solve problems. Every time there's a problem, they're looking for someone else to come in and solve it. And so if you're able to step away and allow that flexibility within your team, they will be empowered to start making decisions. They'll be empowered to start figuring out these problems when they arise. So you see it in some cases where a problem comes along where the leader is not in the picture. And because you set up a culture where there's no flexibility there, when this problem occurs, they look around at each other and go, I don't know how to solve this, let's wait until he or she shows up. And so what ends up happening is that projects can get delayed, or projects can balloon and go over budget. You can reduce your ROI, you can reduce creativity, you reduce accountability, because no one's looking around and saying I'm accountable for how my actions. We're just gonna wait until our leader shows up. But if you start setting up that culture and say, you know what, when our team gets in trouble, I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna allow that flexibility for them to start figuring out these problems. Then when these situations happen, when the leader's not around, they're not gonna look around for them to solve it. They're gonna look at each other and say, you know what, we've been in this situation before, we can solve the problem.